Alright, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, his attorney, Justice for All. In the last part, we met Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. Yeah, no, we never even implied that. Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk in the park. See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know, you... Smack! What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Jeez. What I saw that day, witness testimony. Alright. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell at the police officer. The banana, huh? He didn't have any bananas, but he did have something that looked like bananas. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Sure. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you had to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? No, I mean the elephant. Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying! Smack! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. With our epic finger point. Let's do it. Alright. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. Let's see. Alright. How do you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable, so what should I do now? Press harder. Let's go. Kill him. Answer the question. How do you know what time it was? Oh, stop doing the little head toss. It takes forever. Tisk tisk. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can always slam on desk and point at people for fun. Well, it is a lot of fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? You know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking... there we go with the skipping text, right? Where to wall watch? Ha! What a ridiculous notion. People like to live through without constraints. That's how life should be. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. Oh, burn! You got told with psychic powers. Anyway, all of a sudden, a police officer falls above right in front of my eyes. Alright, without a second thought, I looked up. Okay, of course I remember her sweet face. Was that a pretty defendant there? The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer. Present. Let's go ahead and present the banana! Come on. There we go. Epic finger point. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? Oh crap, I didn't do the right voice, whatever. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? But, huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? What? How? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Objection! Ugh. Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people, yes. You, one of the... You know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to take Elio, and he does this like a few more times. It's really annoying. Oh, these characters are freaking phenomenal. They're just great. The personalities in this game is just awesome. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. Ugh, you see what I mean? Oh, well, this guy is still kind of likable, but whatever. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of this woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven by the same witness. Whatever. Objection! But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do the voice while he's angry. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. Alright, what happened next? I'm sorry if this is going, like, too fast. It's just seeming like it is to me. I guess you could comment and say whether you think it's going too fast. But, yeah. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. Alright, that's a pretty short testimony. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like that, or like mine, can understand that. Jeez. That girl was the murderer. Jeez. Read the text horribly, but okay. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Alright. Cross-examination on what happened next. Yes, I'm probably going to do that every time. Anyway, the girl on the upper path ran away as soon as I realized she was... After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately, huh? Let's see how immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? Do you think people learn how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the court record. It must have been 6:45. Let's see here. Go ahead and take a look at Dustin's autopsy report, and it will say that he died at 6:28 p.m. That's quite a while. That's not immediately after. Alright, so, let's go ahead and present this. Epic finger point! I'm gonna do that like every time, just letting you know that now. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? No, that was horrible. Whatever. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during that 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing the murder. Alright, it's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. Objection! 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a mattress Shoka doll, whatever. You must think you're something really special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable, you lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Have you ever heard that all geniuses have a straight quirk? So by that rationale, I have my own quirk and I must be a genius. I don't think... Ugh. Smack. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait. Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone. Could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Let's go. Back off, you bull. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Oh, we're getting close to the time limit. Dang. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought just maybe this was his. Indeed. We will find out what we must do next in the next part. Sorry again for the cliffhangers. Anyway, see ya.